Rogers Hornsby never went to the picture show. And on today's Diary of a Small Business Owner, I'll tell you why. Welcome, I'm Sam Davidson, the co-founder and CEO of Batch, and I'm a baseball guy. Always have been. Love playing the sport and love watching it. Hey, we're here right now in October. We got 4 teams left in each league. Who's going to make the World Series? I'm sure none of you are watching it as closely as I am. I remember several months ago, I was watching the Ken Burns series, Baseball, something I love to see. He chronicles the entire history of the sport. It's fantastic. You got to watch it. At the time, I was showing my 3-month-old son different segments of it because, you got to start them early. And one of the episodes was talking about the 1920s and Rogers Hornsby. He has the highest single-season batting average in history. His lifetime average is second all-time only to Ty Cobb. And when they asked him, man, Rogers, how are you so awesome at hitting? He said, I don't go to the picture show. For him, not going to the movies, as cool, as popular as they were way back then, it mattered because it allowed him the focus to develop the skill he needed to succeed. As a small business owner, I'm challenged by that. I'm challenged by focus, by finding it, by chasing it. The focus that allows me to work both on things that are strategic, but then also critical, the day-to-day stuff that so many of us small business owners have to do. And finding focus can be so hard. Thankfully, there's some ways, some folks, some ideas that I want to share that might be of help. One is Cal Newport. You got to check out him. He writes a lot about this idea of focus, this idea of deep work. And what he means by deep work is time that allows you to concentrate, to focus on those things that are most important. He highly recommends this idea of time blocking so you're not interrupted. Just like right now, my phone is off, my inbox is paused so I can focus on you, on telling you these stories. Earlier this year, Cal, in fact, launched a podcast that is well worth checking out. I myself sometimes get to find these moments, even though they're where I least expect them. For example, this morning I was painting my daughter's bedroom. I've still got primer all over my hands here as much as I've tried to scrub and get it off, and I actually kind of liked it. It's very similar to what I've been doing a lot this summer. I'm pointing out there because I've been working on growing some hydrangeas and rose bushes, and on the weekends or whenever I find time to water or mulch or just be out there, it's a welcome relief from so much distraction, this digital world of screens and keyboards that keeps me as a small business owner so plugged in all the time. In fact, sometimes I just dream, that's the right word, of a day where I don't have all of these interruptions where I can focus. One decision I made very recently was to stop blogging or writing or producing content for my personal site. Look, I've been blogging for a while. I enjoy it. I love the audience that we've created there. But I've realized I need to focus, that some of the stress comes from being pulled in too many directions. So I want to focus on creating content here via video and for Batch, the small business that I run. And so producing video interviews like this one in 5-ish minutes with a maker, our new series, allows me that level of focus. And it's with that focus that I can actually create quality by limiting those distractions and zeroing in on what matters. Just like Rogers said, hey, no movies for me. Earlier this year, as you might know, we had to close our retail store. At the time, it was gut-wrenching. It was 75% of our monthly revenue on a non-Q4 month. Significant cash flow. We had to close temporarily in March, and then we decided to permanently shutter come July. It was tough, but we knew it would also allow us some focus. Look, we sell online, we have corporate gifts, we have a concierge service, you can call us, text us, and at the time we had a retail store. We were pulled in lots of different directions. That was exciting. It felt exciting at least because, hey, we're selling stuff, man. Awesome. But you know what comes along with 75% of your revenue? 75% of your headaches. And as cool as it was, with so much uncertainty right now surrounding retail, and trust me, there is a lot of uncertainty, especially for small businesses. Just read the headlines and you'll see that. But with so much uncertainty, we decided, hey, can we focus on what is certain? And for us, that meant our line of corporate gifts. In fact, just this week, we released our annual holiday catalog. What's so cool about it this year? More gifts than ever from more small businesses than ever. And that can seem, once again, like, hey, are we getting spread too thin? No. Our focus is there. Gifts made by small businesses all across America that are memorable, that are unforgettable, that you can use for any occasion. That's the focus. And it feels like a relief sometimes to be able to focus, to not be pulled in so many directions. So yeah, it's hard. That decision, in fact, that word decision comes from the same root that we talk about an incision, to cut away what's not needed and to get into what does. It's the same. And it's true that when we decide, there can sometimes be mourning there, to say goodbye to something as good as it might have been in hopes that we're creating something better. Hornsby said goodbye to the movies and hit over 400 few times. We said goodbye to our retail store. Maybe we'll have a chance to say hello again, but for now we said goodbye and we said hello to more volume than ever. In fact, through our first 3 quarters this year, we were actually up revenue as a company, well over 20% year over year. That's what focus can get you.